What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine here. If you're new to my channel, this channel is all about nursing with a little bit of lifestyle. So if you're into that, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you could please subscribe, that would really help me out. But today is just an update video. The last video I believe I posted was on April 10th. Today is what? May 30th. So I have a lot to catch you guys up on. So if you're interested in this update video, please keep on watching. Okay, so a long time ago I made like a date of everything that happened since my last video. So I'm just gonna go through all the dates of when everything occurred just to catch you guys up and bring you up to speed. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I'm gonna leave my handle right here somewhere. And you guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you already know what I'm gonna be updating you about. But this is kind of just gonna be like a answer to all your questions that you have left me on IG. Those of you who do follow me, so I'm just gonna be answering those questions and also updating you from my last video. Okay. So my last video was posted on April 10th. I'm gonna leave that video here or here, wherever it is. And that video was titled How I'm Preparing for My Exit Exam. So the program that I went to, after you graduate, you do all your classes, you have to take an exit exam. And it's usually done through either ATI, HESI, or I think another one that is made by the school. So you don't know which one you're gonna get. You just have to prepare for it like you're preparing for the NCLEX. So my last day of class was February 26th. That was my last class, and the last class that I had was Adult 2. So which was basically Med-Surg 2. So that was my last class, and then we went straight into NCLEX prep / prepping for the exit exam. So that started on March 1st. So that last video I was just telling you guys that I was preparing with using Saunders and UWorld, just really doing a lot of questions. If I would get something wrong, I would write down the rationale, and then the next day I would just do the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. So they call it NCLEX prep class. It's actually like a class that is scheduled into the program, is 4 weeks. So the review ended on March 24th. So, oh my gosh, let me show you guys this cute little thing that I got. I don't think people usually get this, but our teacher was really nice. So that's my government there, just showing that I was done with the NCLEX prep on March 24th. So that was pretty cool. I have it hanging up on my wall here. Of course it's gonna fall down now that I moved it, but anyway. So yeah, that was really cool. I was really happy to be done with it, but I wasn't actually quite done because I still had my exit exam to take. So after our NCLEX review, we had like 1 week off just to like kind of gather our minds and prepare independently, because for the NCLEX prep class we actually had to like come into class and do these questions while at school, which, you know, was annoying, but it actually was good because you have that set time. If you have children at home, you know how it is. If you have family at home, you know how it is. It can be very distracting. So having to go into the school and really focus and do the questions, I think was very helpful. So that was cool. All right, so we had the week off and my progression was scheduled for April 8th. Now mind you, number one, you cannot graduate technically. You cannot receive your is it called transcript? Yeah, you cannot receive your transcript or your diploma unless you have passed the class. So that's like pressure. Number two, if you fail progression, you have to spend another month preparing, and then you get to take it again. So that would have prolonged my graduation date a month, which was pressure again. But number three, you have 4 times to pass it. So that was kind of like, all right, you know, if I don't pass the first time, it's fine, but I'm really trying to pass the first time because I'm really trying to get out of here and start working. So there was a lot of pressure on this time. I was praying. I was like, Lord, please, please. I know you didn't take me this far to leave me here. So I was just, that week off, I was just praying and just really seeking God and just really studying and trying to get in the zone because I was really trying to pass. Okay, I sat down for my exit exam, put all my login information in, and ATI, they say we have ATI. So I was like, all right. I heard that ATI was actually easier than HESI, and the graduating class that I was supposed to graduate with said that they had HESI and that it was really hard. So I was kind of relieved when I saw that I had ATI. So I sat down, just really started doing the questions. It was 180 questions, and I breezed through it. Like, I was done within, like, I want to say maybe an hour and a half. So I was like, I didn't really know how to feel after. I was just like, I don't know. I couldn't even say like, oh, it was hard or it was easy. I was just like, I don't know. There were a lot of things that I didn't know, but there were a lot of things that I did know. So I was kind of like, I don't know. So I think I took it on maybe like a Wednesday or a Thursday, and I had like the most anxiety after because you had to wait like 2 days for our results. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like I hope they hurry up and give me these results because I'm dying here. So that was on April 8th that we had progression. And then April 12th, I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna stress anymore, like let me go out. So I went to the mall with my friend, we got our nails done, and I'm in the mall, I'm in Forever 21 checking out the cute clothes, and I see my school calling me. I'm like, uh-oh, I already know what this is about. So I was like, hi. She's like, congratulations, Jasmine, you passed your progression. I was like, yay! So yeah, I passed progression on that first try, which I was so thankful. And I passed like right on the cusp. I had a 70%. So I was just like, it was like a 70 something. So I was like, oh boy, that's not the best grade, but I passed. So any preparation that I have to do for NCLEX, I can do. But as long as I graduate and I can move on, then I'm fine with that. So I passed progression. I got my progression results on the 12th, and then pretty much from there I kind of just like took a break because I told you guys it was like a lot of stress around that time, a lot of studying, a lot of cramming, a lot of going over material, and I was just at that point I was just really burnt out, to be honest with you. So from the 12th on, I was really just chilling. So yeah, so at that point I was just really waiting for my registration information to register with I think I'd already registered with Pearson VUE. I just had to register with my board of nursing, which is in New Jersey. So I got my results on the 12th, and I had to wait all the way till the 20th for them to give me the registration information. So if it is in your control, I suggest registering right away after you graduate or after you take progression, because if you know you're ready and the information is already fresh in your brain, then I say just go right ahead for it. Go right ahead with it. So yeah, I had to wait long and I wasn't like prepping, so after that I kind of like had to get back into the zone. So on the 20th I got my registration information. I submitted my application on the 26th. Yeah, I had to pay $200 to the New Jersey Board of Nursing. Then on top of that, I had to get my passport photo, which was like 15 bucks. I went to like Walgreens. And then I had to get my fingerprints done. So this was all done on like on the 28th and the 29th. And my fingerprints were like $67. So also be prepared after you graduate that you're gonna have to drop some bread on registering for this exam. Luckily, my school paid the Pearson VUE registration thingy. It was like, I think it was included in our tuition probably. my school did all the Pearson VUE stuff for us, so all I was responsible for was the $200 for the board of nursing, the $15 for the passport photo, and the $67 for the fingerprints. So I could pretty much say that I accomplished, or I should say completed, my registration by April 29th. So from that time, like the 20th, April 20th, that I handed in, like, or I started my registration, I was going ham with studying, because I'm like, okay, they're probably gonna call me within the next few days to schedule. A few people that I know and like people from online were telling me that they got their ATT number really fast in New Jersey, like literally the next day. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna get it in the next few days, then I need to start studying. And a couple of my friends from school introduced me to Mark Klimek, so I really started listening to his lectures. They are here on YouTube. A girl posted them. They are from like 2016, but the information really hasn't changed that much. So I highly recommend Mark Klimek. If you can find his lectures on YouTube, definitely do that. There's also a what's the name of the website? What is it? Something with a Q. I can't remember the name right now, but it's basically, I think it's Quizlet. Yeah, there's a Mark Klimek Quizlet, and I would literally just go through that every day, trying to memorize like stuff, important stuff like lab values and stuff like that. So I was doing that from the 20th all the way up to May 9th, which is when I got my ATT number. So I was like, okay, let me see what dates are available. And the only thing that was available near me wasn't until June. So I was like, I'm not trying to wait that long. I feel pretty ready right now. So I went ahead and scheduled my NCLEX for May 12th. And then it was getting closer to the 12th and I chickened out and I scheduled it for the 22nd.